Whoa.
Talking about Dauntless.
Okay, Dauntless.
Yeah,
It's a game.
This game is that Western Monster Hunter game. We had the developers on. They were lovely months and months ago.
We did.
What state is this thing in now?
This has been a long process, and it's changed a lot during the course of closed beta to what we are currently in is open beta.
Is it free?
It is free.
Oh, really?
All open betas are not created equal these days. This is more of kind of a soft launch thing, in my estimation,
Really?
than a typical, we're going to change so much from release till now. This is
So
sort of
dive in now, you're saying?
there are no planned wipes or anything. So you can
Okay.
get in and start working on your character, getting cool gear, fighting awesome bosses. I've put a ton of time into this. I'm on the end game right now. And if you're a Monster Hunter fan, some of the end game monster designs are particularly going to be interesting to you. The stuff before that,
Like Elder Dragon type stuff?
Yeah, it's kind of a slow burn, honestly, it's sort of, you don't start in the deep end of the pool by any stretch.
Baby
The
game.
early monsters are very non-interesting, and the early customization options are not interesting. But as you get further and further into the game and you progress, good customization options unlock, and the fights do get satisfyingly challenging and interesting.
How much time are you saying before it gets interesting?
Depending on your skill level. So if you have to farm up a lot of low-level stuff to get to the next tier,
Talk
I know.
about yourself. How long until it got interesting?
Or just about your life
I
in
don't know.
general.
I can do that for hours, Hanson,
But
but
you can.
I don't know, 10 hours?
Okay, and then
For a Monster Hunter vet who's just going to be bored chopping through, damaged sponges until they get to where you've got to dodge and practice boss mechanics. So the two end bosses that are in the game currently are really fun. One of them's like a laser disco bug that shoots laser beams everywhere. Like we're
Okay.
talking like epileptic seizure kind of deal.
That
right?
sounds great.
It is great though. It's visually awesome and impressive fight, but also learning how to dodge each particular beam set that he has.
Yeah.
And beat that with the crew is very satisfying. That's how you get some of the best gear in the game. Unlike Monster Hunter, not only do monsters have their own particular sets, which are awesome, and you can gem them just like you can sort of do in Monster Hunter and get different effects. You can also find, to put it in terms of what people would know, Destiny exotics.
Oh, okay.
So those are a thing that can drop off endgame content that is very difficult to acquire and create, but gives you unique powers and effects in battle.
Yeah.
Like being able to like come back from the dead and keep hitting the monster.
I feel like I need an assessment from you. What do you think of this game?
Currently, I'm loving it a lot.
Really?
Like, I'd be playing this for fun. Absolutely. I am having tons of fun with it, and it's got a ton of potential. Like not only it's good now, but it's
Okay.
good. But I have this to me is like old school Warframe. Like before it got like huge.
Yeah.
This is like sort of the platform or the springboard where this game is really going to take off.
Is it finding a community?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to say this early, but
Yeah.
but I think so. I certainly haven't had any trouble finding groups or players to play with, because it's sort of like an instant queue thing.
Right.
So, question for you. So you
Yeah.
said there's two bosses at the end are fun, but you're getting legendary gear that way, exotics.
I don't have any yet. They're very.
But if you
very
get that,
rare.
what do you use that on then? What's the end game?
So here's the
basically?
thing. That's another cool thing about this is that the endgame content rotates. So the endgame concept is sort of this maelstrom of swirling islands.
Ooh.
So every 7 days or 6 days, islands rotate out, new islands rotate in, new monsters are available,
Huh.
new gears are available, that kind of thing. The two big bads, though, they don't move as far as I know. They are both available at all times, and
World moves around them, buddy.
they are significantly challenging. Like I do, certainly, even with a good group, victory is far from guaranteed, and because these fights have additional level of challenge for the veteran player, because it's not just about beating the monster. That's all well and good, but you absolutely need to get the difficult crafting materials off them. So Rezakiri is a difficult fight, but getting the leg off of that thing and surviving is so like twice as hard. It's easy to
That's
kill him
fun.
if you just bash on his tail, but pulling that leg off, he barely ever goes to the ground, right? So getting a coordinated group to smash that leg off can be quite challenging.
That's
That leg part is really, really vicious.
Don't gotta
It
tell
sounds
me.
it sounds really cool. I'm sold on this rotating island idea. Is it only on PC?
It is only on PC, and I don't believe they've ever mentioned any plans to take it
What?
elsewhere.
Unfortunately, it's time to grow the hell up right now.
Now, hey, if it takes off, I assume that the window will
Hey, E3 is right around the corner.
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
Xbox One press conference.
They're desperate
Dauntless.
for games.
I think it would do great on console, to be honest with you. It plays really well on a controller.
Oh, really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, here's what I want to know. Like, I have some buddies now that are like, "Hey, I feel like we missed this Monster Hunter World window.
Mhm.
Can we get back into it now?" Is this
You
like
sure
a good
can.
alternate, even for people that maybe have kind of like gotten a little bit bored of Monster Hunter World by now? Is just less like, is it game on? Free to play stuff isn't aggressive. It's not going to annoy us.
No, the free to play is extremely fair.
Okay.
There's You can buy potions and stuff.
How much have you spent on it?
Nothing yet.
Wow.
He hesitated.
But
You
there
really
are
did.
customization stuff that I want. But I'm sort of
Okay.
waiting for more stuff to go into the rotation. But it's sort of like Fortnite. You buy skins or something like that. There's nothing like where it's like, oh, I want to pay to get more materials. No.
Is there like a battle pass like in Fortnite where
that would be very smart.
Yeah.
There is not anything of that equivalent.
yet the developers are watching and now they're taking it?
I would definitely apply that to this game. That would be a good idea.
So this game is just Monster Hunter free to play, Cream Dream Thrill of a Lifetime. Is that where we're at here? I'm only hearing
some
great
of the
things.
with some of the caveats that we've just discussed. Yeah.
Okay.
So some of the negatives, I guess, maybe not. Monster Hunter veterans may not find exactly as many encounters or variety getting up to the top tier. The top tier encounters though are so engaging that they're better than some of the end game Monster Hunter encounters for sure.
Okay.
They're awesome. Like just conceptually, these monsters are like the Shroud fight is the other big fight. We talked a lot about Rezakiri the bug. Shroud is he lives up to his name. He puts down a shroud during the fight, so you can't see anything except like what's right in front of your face.
Oh god.
And you have to like kind of look for his glowing eyes to come out of the shroud to know what he's.
Cool.
He also creates doubles and all kinds of other. He's really nasty. I have yet to beat him, and I've tried to kill him. I don't know, 20 times.
Jeez.
Getting groups to kill him
Get
is
good,
difficult.
man.
Well, this game, there's a gear aspect of it too, just like Monster Hunter. It's not getting good is very good. You do need to be good, but you also need gear too. And I'm trying to break off pieces of Rezakiri to get.
Sounds like you better throw down some real money.
That's true.
But it won't give me any edge.
There we go. Dauntless, everybody. Check it out, says Dante.
I think it's absolutely worth checking.
There we
Even
go.
if you don't like it, it's free. Download it, give it a shot.
Sounds cool.
And then send hate mail to Dante.
Please do.
Okay, that sounds great. That was just a clip from a larger show called The Game Informer Show. You can find it on iTunes, Google Play, or GameInformer.com. We take the fun opportunities and exclusive information from Game Informer magazine and boil it into a show that airs every Thursday with exclusive cover story information, developer interviews, a lot of fun stuff. So come love games with us.